Hey!
Woo! It's Saturday. It's March. Welcome. I'm Shannon. This is Matt. And you are all very welcome. With Allison joining us first with your flute warmed up and your warm tea. Sounds very cozy indeed. And I think that's what we all need is some cozy company and some nice tunes together. Jennifer, that American Indian flute workshop sounds really beautiful. Wow. And now you're off to the Irish races with us. So we're glad you're joining us. Johnny in LA and Dave, nice to see you. Gabriella in Germany, Robert in Tennessee. Hi in Switzerland, soon. And hi to Rob in the UK. Hi Steve in Pennsylvania and Pat in Ohio and Gradus in Amsterdam. Welcome to Pat. Welcome to Saul. Welcome to Margie in Minneapolis. Roxanne, nice to see you joining us in San Francisco. Very crisp. That is not warm, in fact. That's quite crisp and wonderful. Nice counterpoint to the warming thoughts here. Mike in Ohio, welcome. Jacqueline in Amsterdam, or outside of Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Hi, nice to see you. Mary, woohoo, it is chilly today. Keith, nice to see you joining us again in the Netherlands, I think. W. Lacoste. Oh, hi, Wyatt. Nice to see you. Hi, Therese in Portland. Hi, Dwayne, Coach Dwayne. Hi, Mary. Hi, Rob. Good to have you here. It's your first time, and you are more than welcome to join us. We're going to start off with Gallagher's Frolics in E minor. Gallagher's Frolics. Hi, Tony in the Netherlands. Hi, Jennifer in Hastings. Hi, Douglas in San Francisco and Barry in Rhode Island. Carolyn, I'm so glad that you're enjoying these sessions. We're happy to have you. And Bob in Wisconsin, beautiful photos of the Bouzouki is coming along. Ted in Ontario, but it's chilly up there. And Peter in Southern California. He's got the weather on his side. And Lenore in New Jersey. Wonderful to have you all here. Let's see. The chat is reloading. Matt, why don't you talk about this beautiful first tune here?
Well, we're going to be playing a tune called Gallagher's Frolics, or Gallagher's Frolics. Which there might be some watermelon smashing somewhere near the end of it. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes.
Hughes family in Armagh, happy to have you here. And Dominique and Christine, wonderful that you're joining us. Jaden as well, and Randy in Michigan, and Maria in the UK, and Manuel in Madrid, Heather in Minnesota, and Danny in Utah. Wonderful to have you here. And Allison in Rhode Island, and Solak in Burgundy, France, and Barney in New York, Tetsuya in Toronto. Welcome everybody. Welcome Olive. Wonderful to see you. Kevin in Ottawa, and another friend joining us from Madrid. How wonderful to have you here. Comboina and Teray, good to see you. Julie, wow, year anniversary of us staying safe at home. Indeed. Hi, Gerard and Raymond and Anne in Derry. Hi, Andra in Germany. Hi, Maria and Gregor. Hi, Julie. Hi, Garode. Hi, Alan in the UK. Glad that you got your banjo. Now, Gallagher's Frolics, which we're going to start with, is lovely on the banjo there. Jack, good to see you. Watching in Philadelphia. Ant, good to have you. Mike in Kansas City. Jeff, hi, welcome everybody. Oh, it's so nice to have you all with us. Katrina, I'm so glad you're here. Lovely to have you dancing with us. Jim in Ohio, and Tom in Baltimore, and Jolie. Wow, what a wonderful list of wonderful people joining us. We're lovely, excited to play along with you. Our Irish Bouzouki friend in Germany, and Jenny and Barney and Kong, and Neil. Welcome to see you again. Grania, welcome. All right, folks, here we go. Not too fast to warm up. 1, 2, here we go. E minor. You know what? I'm going to write it in again because maybe people didn't see it. Carrie in Florida. So happy you're here. Here, writing it in again in the chat. Here we go. 1, 2. Julie, did you get a shout out? Welcome. And Carrie, boy, you are sure right that it is lovely to have this group of people from all over the place coming together. And yes, after the pandemic, we'll stay in touch somehow. We'll have a wonderful festival.
We'll have a camp at our house.
It doesn't even have to be for the Boston Celtic Music Festival. We can have the virtual guided session festival. Everybody can camp in the backyard.
VGS Fest.
And Grania, so you're visiting your mom in Clare. That's great. I wonder where she lives in Clare. Clare Castle was our stomping grounds for many winters. Madden's Terrace, good old Madden's Terrace. And Olive, yes, I agree. It is just a wonderful thing that we've kind of gotten accustomed to seeking each other's company in these virtual ways. In the online.
Yeah, online.
Yeah. So
we are, as has been observed more than once, we are wicked lucky that streaming technology is where it is.
Indeed. So Kevin, welcome. Thanks for joining us from Canada. And Jim, wonderful to see you in the UK. And Elena, I'm glad to have you here. You're playing a lot of music these days, and it's just wonderful. Brian, I do like the idea of Shannon and Matt camp in the backyard. Our backyard is not very large, but you're all welcome. And we'll make enough tea for everybody, promise. Do we know which tunes we're going to play every week? It's different, and yes, we're trying to grab them by ear. We do have a playlist of commonly rotated tunes. You can find all resources at shannonheatonmusic.com at that site. There's an instruction page, so there's some resources there. Yeah,
once in a while we've done one where the sort of set list is made in advance.
Ooh, and we're going to talk about that for a couple weeks from now,
But usually, to be honest, the best way to do it would be the time travel, and you could listen to last week's because all the tunes are written out there. So
So Nicolas, welcome in Brittany. Glad to have you joining us, and Mark as well. What speed are we playing, Jigs? I don't know.
You mean like BPM? Don't know.
That was about 84. That feels nice. That seems like a nice pace.
Dead slow, but
we definitely aren't consistent, but we're trying to keep it laid back, conversational. Yeah. Diane, lovely to have you joining us in Dublin, and Mike, wonderful that you're joining us from Portland. And Garode, did you get a shout out up in Belfast? Welcome to welcome Ted. So we're going to carry on with some polkas. Britches Full of Stitches, a very common tune.
In D.
We're going to play it in D though. That's a little less common. Then we're going to go into the wonderful tune, I think, because Neil, you're here today, that you had suggested, the Ballinafad polka. That is a great tune. We're going to try that one. And then we'll go back into the Britches Full of Stitches, but in A. I'm going to type those in. And Jason, wonderful to have you and joining us from Cork, and Mara in Italy. Hello and welcome. Yep, Jaden thought it was 82, so around there. All right, so here we go. Polkas, not 82.
Yeah, not 82. Who knows?
Woo! I totally think you're right, Pat. I totally think that playing tunes that you know already, but playing them in maybe keys that you don't already play them in, is a great way to learn the tune even more deeply and to know your instrument better. And what tuning are you in? Yes, as Neil says,
reality.
You are always in the key, in the tune of reality.
I am in standard.
Yes, and you also often go to drop D and play in Dadgad as well. And the Farquhar family is joining us. So happy that you're here. Barney, in fact, that was Belfast, Ireland, where folks are joining us. Yes, vaccinations are going fits and starts, aren't they? Amazing, but they're happening. And we're so glad to hear from a lot of you who have been vaccinated already. And we'll get there, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Exciting. Douglas, it's your first time. Wonderful. Hey. Really great to spend your time, I think, while you're not playing socially, to work on some tunes and enjoy your music and find your comfort zone and your confidence on your own. So yeah, when you get back to the Plow and Stars, it's just going to be even sweeter. What else did I see here? Carrie, thank you for welcoming Douglas. I love that folks are welcoming each other and connecting with each other here, and I hope that that can really, we can bring that forward into times of not pandemic as well. So let's see. Sorry, the Aunt Mant, that you can't keep up. No worries. And if you ever go back to the archives, you can slow things down on YouTube a little bit. So that might be helpful as well for folks. So what's next? Should we
play some jigs?
Let's play some jigs. We're gonna do a former name your tune selection. Whoa. So many times we've selected a tune and then I've just broken it down phrase by phrase so we can focus on it for the next week. So we did Buried My Wife and Dance Upon Her Grave some months ago, and then we're going to go into Anthony Frawley's. How about Anthony Frawley's? That is the newest tune of the month selection where I teach that tune. So if anybody's learned that, that'll be handy.
If you need further guidance on that, she posts videos. That's what that means.
Yes. And Jeff, I'm glad that I like the Earl Grey very well. If it's a really fine Earl Grey, I do love a nice Earl Grey, a cream Earl Grey. Oh, it's delicious. All right. So Dance on Her Grave. That one. Mm-hmm. And then. Good. And yay, Bob, you got your first shot last Sunday. Woohoo! So, in celebration, some jigs. Here we go, folks. Ooh, hi in Frankfurt.
man, that's my new favorite tune. I love that.
Yeah, sorry, the first time around I kind of forgot how it went, even though I just taught it. Beautiful one. I like the idea of saying Anthony Frawley's with kind of a more regional tang to it. I think that would something to consider. It's just a suggestion. So wonderful that
Tony Frawley.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
exactly. You got it. Johnny Frawley. Anthony Frawley. Anthony Frawley's.
The Medford Frawleys.
The Medford Frawleys. Yeah. Actually, it's the Somerville Frawleys. But it's just down the road.
Yeah.
So the Cultus School in Joyce County. That is right. That is so exciting that you're doing a tune a day. That is awesome. What a great way to use your energy.
And you went for one of the big months too. You didn't even do it in February.
I know, but March is an auspicious month for an Irish musician, so good job, kids. Keep it up. That is great. Again, Niall, welcome from Germany. Glad to have you joining us. And Lenore, this is a good idea. Over the Moor to Maggie. Why not? Let's give it a try. Was there a crayon or two in Buried My Wife? There might have been a crayon buried in there, here and there. Cranberry. Hi, Libby in Texas. Nice to see you. So, over the Moor to Maggie. Let's do that with a former tune of the month. The Skylark, and then maybe we'll go into a third one after it. How about the sweet bird in the bush, right? A little bird thing. I'm hearing more bird sounds these days.
That's true.
Over the Moor to Maggie is in G. Over the Moor for Lenore. And so G, D, and G. Yeah. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe a little slower. 1, 2. Here we go. some great suggestions in here. Not going to be able to get to all of them, but we'll get to a few of them. A couple of requests for the Wren. Let's do it for our friends in Brittany, and hopefully we'll do it okay. We'll do 2 on Dros, the way that we know them. So let's try the... the Casabar into... those lovely little andros, not too slow, huh? We can manage. So andro, what's the first one called? Casabar, in B minor.
Yeah, sure.
And then the Wren, in E minor. Good one. And boy, lots of great requests in there. I'm excited to get to all of them. Langstrom's Pony. I don't remember. I think I have to go over that one. I'll try it for next time, Sergio. And I'm so excited that you're joining us in Argentina. Just what a wonderful part of the world. And Wyatt, I'm really excited that you're motivated to play a little bit more flute. Matt, meet my friend Wyatt.
Hey Wyatt,
yep.
How's it going?
And Ant-Man, I totally hear, if you're still joining us, I totally hear the frustration of speed not being suitable all the time, as it can be in the real life sessions too. We're trying to keep things at a moderate pace, and we're so blessed to be joined with so many different musicians of so many different abilities. We have some very seasoned players joining us who are maybe on their second instrument or just kind of chilling out with us this afternoon. And we have newer players who only know a few tunes. And so even if you're able to play a couple notes along and just sort of be in the company of the music and all these lovely people here, you're very welcome. You don't have to know all these tunes, and you don't have to know them all fast, for sure. But I hear you, and that's just it. There's frustration in the learning curve, and also there's fun in it. So here we go. 2, ready, go. Your leader has failed you. Here we go. that is an example of what can happen when one is just sort of enjoying the company of other people and trying to catch up on the chat there. Boy, I kept going into the Wren in that B minor key.
We just love the Wren.
Sorry about that.
Much.
But we're gonna. That's okay. That's okay. These things happen. Mooncoin Jig again. That's another one I'm gonna just have to go over for a second before I play that. So I'll do that one next week as well. Langston Rasponi, Mooncoin Jig.
B minor is relative of D major.
Yes.
And I find a lot of those, a lot of the B minor tunes tend to, not this one, but the Irish ones, they tend to sneak into D major in the B part.
Yeah. So, yes, what's the deal with Dros? It's a lovely, simple, social dance.
Shall we demonstrate?
No. No. Well, we could. We could actually do an Andro.
Yeah. But we won't.
No, but instead we're going to take a moment and we're going to stretch.
We're going to do a
stretch. We're going to stretch.
Okay.
Everybody, if you wish, stand. Yes. It's good to stretch. Yes, Matt Heaton. Good. All right.
Okay. Yoga
Stretch
class.
up. I'm so grateful for everybody here. And down. The chair's in the way. And if you wish, a little bit of a neck stretch. Hey, Nigel, we're doing a stretch break.
I'm not doing the neck.
And the other side, gently. How wonderful it is that things are working. And how wonderful it is to have so many different musicians here, including our friend Eloise. So talking about not knowing all the tunes yet, that's okay. And Eloise does know quite a few. And so we're going to play the Snowy Path for you, Eloise, because I know this is a tune that you know. So great. It's a slip jig. And then also we'd had a slip jig request for the butterfly. We're going to do the butterfly. We're going to do the butterfly. Okay. So... good. What else? Rune, have we said welcome? Not yet. And so glad that you're joining us. I hope that we catch everybody. You know, sometimes the way the chat loads, we don't get a chance to see everything all the time. So, okay, Snowy Path. We're doing it. This is by Mark Kelly. Mark wrote this. Isn't he a bouzouki player in Alton?
I thought he played guitar. No, I mean, he plays bouzouki too.
Yeah.
He plays guitar.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Fisherman slipshake, also known as Ryan's slipshake, I think. And Tony, thank you. Those andros, so the Casabar actually has a dance of its own. That must be why I kept going into a different tune.
Shannon, I think you rocked the Casabar.
And Mary, thanks for the plug. Yes, those two tunes are in my first 50 book, because in that book I was really trying to come up with a lovely and balanced collection of tunes that are both quite simple and can be played without a lot of ornamentation, but still very lovely. And those andros, or the andro and the Casabar, really fit the bill. Okay, so some time ago, we did the Sam Broyle special. We put some A minor tunes that are very similar back to back. We're going to do just a little bit of that now. Hi, Aaron. Nice to see you joining us. So let's try the Corner House and Down the Broom. Those are just stunningly similar in the way that they start. Corner House. Versus Down the Broom. So I wrote down the first two measures of each one so that I wouldn't get confused. So hopefully it's going to go great. Here we go. Oh, and then we're going to go into the Silver Spear at the end.
Yeah, because just to get it, just to, you know.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Yes, Jason, the Clash reference. Not the best Clash song of all time. Love the Clash, but it'll do. Is that too fast?
I mean,
one. A little faster than the last reels. Wyatt, you're amazing. Queenaman, isn't that like the dessert? Isn't that a very rich dessert? Is that what it is?
I do not know.
Remind me what that is. It's a Breton food. Anyway, Tomas, welcome. You're joining us. Woohoo and Willie. Glad to have you both right here, right now. Welcome. So we're going to do our offertory selection now, folks. And this is going to be a pre-recorded selection, something different. You know, we like to keep things fresh. During this, we're going to play some jigs with our friend Sean McComiskey here, some tunes that I wrote. So this is to thank you for joining us. And I'll put a PayPal tip jar link in case you're still being paid to work and you want to throw something in the heat and grocery fund, great. And if not, if that's not available to you right now, no worries at all. Wait, what did I just do? Message deleted by the Google moderator team. What?
The offertory jigs were deleted?
I'm going to try that again. Yeah, that's really weird.
Okay, and...
Weird. Okay, well, anyway, here we go. Ooh, weird. Okay, take it away, guys.
These are two new ones that Shannon wrote. The first one is called The Garden Party, and it is a commemoration of Shannon's first outing, a socially distanced, masked outdoor meetup with our friends Kieran and Vincent.
That's right. And the second tune is called Where is My Tukata? Tukata means doll in the Thai language. Okay, file that away. So I wrote this for our friend Noel Scott, who's been helping us with a big home construction project. And the first step for this project was to excavate the front of our house. In the excavation process, we unearthed a number of antique bottles. Very cool. And also this little gem. I saw it sticking out of the dirt. A tiny porcelain doll's arm. See the wee hand? I don't know if you can see it.
Eek.
It's tiny and creepy. So
where's the rest of it?
That's right.
That's the question.
So this second tune is called Where's My Tukata? And because Noel Scott is a nice, fine accordion player, we've also asked one of our favoriteest accordion players,
who is also nice and fine,
to join us for this tune. So please make welcome Sean McComiskey.
Yay!
Yay!
Hi guys.
All right, ready?
Oh yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2. that was really fun to do. You know, Allison, good question. Sean could only hear us. We could only do it that way, although we had like sent recordings back and forth, so we had heard each other a couple times, and then just, you know, that's how we did it. Us. Yeah, really fun though. Really, really fun. So, yeah, that's so weird that we got censored for Tukata, but Tukata, I don't know, maybe that's just a triggering word for Google. I don't know. Dolls are triggering for some people, especially when you find a little arm sticking out of the dirt. Sean's dad, Billy, is a wonderful, of course, accordion player. Many people love the playing of Billy McComiskey, a National Heritage Fellow and a real treasure in Irish traditional music. And so it was from him that I learned this next tune, the set dance, Planxty Davis. Jacqueline, this was your idea to play this one, so I'm going to try this lovely set dance. I'm just going to try it once around. So, folks, the A part happens twice, and then the B part is exactly the same as the A part, only it's up high, and it's once around. That's all there is to it.
Is that a tune, really?
Yes, it is. It's a set dance, and it's so wonderful with the feet. So, here we go. Ready? Ready? Well, we have to give the dancers an 8. So,
really?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So we're playing 3.
We're going to start from here. We're going to do like an 8-bar intro.
Okay.
And then stop, and then we'll start. Ready?
Okay.
Go. B part is just the same as the A part, Matt Heaton, in the chords as well. Yes, Tomas, please send us the Queen Amman recipe. I think that would be a very good addition to our family during these times of COVID eating. So I think we have time for just one more set of tunes, folks. As always, it's such a pleasure and a privilege to spend an hour playing some music in the company of all these wonderful players and people. Thank you for showing us kindness. And the Diamond Waltz is a beauty. The Diamond Waltz is a beauty. Could I pull off the Diamond Waltz?
I can't.
Really?
I don't know it at all.
I think I can do it. But let's do it next week. Okay. Let's do Billy's wonderful Diamond Waltz. And then to end today, we're going to do the beautiful Bell Table Waltz that was requested last time around.
Okay.
So this is written by Kieran Hanrahan, I think. Maybe it's also co-written by Morris Lennon. So it was a Stockton's Wing jam. And we're so excited that you're here joining us. So thank you for joining us. Thank you. And to the Brittany gang, Trugares, danke, merci beaucoup, kopkun naka, arigato gozaimasu, kamsahamnida, tusen tak, dziękuję, danke sehr, grazie, gramahagat, muchas gracias, evcharisto, sheshe, chwala wam, shukran, eskarikasko, ta palat, spasiba, ahehe, salamat, terima kasih, diolch, toda, kusenem, obrigado, gam ndino tenda, ndo, miigwech, chwala lepa, gidos. And thank you. Thanks so much, folks. And here's the pretty bell table waltz. If you don't already play it, you can just play a G in the first part. And maybe a D. Maybe just a D the whole time.
Better. And if you would like more, if you prefer the chat to the tunes, or if you just like it all, the virtual guided session Facebook group is open to you there. So we continue the chatting and getting to see the pictures of the developing bouzouki, which I am very much looking forward to.
Yeah, congrats,
Look
Bob.
forward to hearing someday, to be honest.
Okay, so it starts like this. Okay, okay, thanks for that, Dominique. The Bell Table was also written by Morris. Boy, what a fine composer of tunes. He also wrote If Ever You Were Mine and The Road to Garrison. So many goodies. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Here we go, folks. Thank you. Thanks to Dave and Margaret for suggesting that one last time. Thanks again to all of you for joining us, and be so well. Hope to see some of you here next week.
Thank you.